Hey everybody, it's Delta Shiny Zeta, and welcome back to more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Nintendo Switch 2 version. Hello little boy, have you lost your way? Alright, so in the last episode we were here in this lab, and we have to keep getting through these battles in here. There are plenty more to do. Okay, this one has a Natu and a Nincada. So I have super effective coverage for both of these. I'll do a Bite on the Natu and Ember on the Nincada. Yeah, I think this should be enough to also one-shot the Nincada, I hope. Whalmer. That one's gonna go down by Thundershock, of course. Did you have 3 or 4 Pokemon? I didn't get a chance to see. Oh, just 3. Okay, so we're fine. Thundershock should be enough. Yeah, Whelmer's HP is, pretty high up, but its defenses are fairly low. Cyberpeon Meta. Defeated. How dare you? I mean, really. Okay, so there's an item over here. I'm gonna grab this. It's an ether. We'll take it. Two ways. Let's go in here first. Have you heard? Prototype XT001's final adjustment are behind schedule at headquarters. If they can get Crane to give up details about his purification study, all XT001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. I've heard Lovrina's getting incensed over this. What? A kid in the lab? Hold still so we can catch you, kid. L-Rock. So wait, there were 2 scientists there. I don't know if we have to fight 2 battles, back to back. Okay, we got a Wynot and a Swablu. Okay, I guess we can just do a Thundershock and I guess Shadow Blitz might do more damage. I actually don't know how Counter and Miracle work on Shadow moves, because Shadow moves, in terms of calculations, they take both physical attack and special attack combined, and then you divide it by 2, you average it out. So I don't know if they're considered physical or special. So, I don't know. Shadow Blitz, here we go. That barely touched you. Oh my god. Yeah, why not is a pretty tanky one. Safeguard. Okay, that's not really what I thought we were going to do. Yeah, let's do Thundershock. We'll just double team on the Corsola just in case Thundershock doesn't kill it. Okay. All good there. And then Shadow Blitz again. Again, it's barely going to touch you, but that's okay. What's your move? Counter. Is that going to work? It does work. Damn. So, I don't know. Do Counter and Miracle, work on all Shadow moves? Because that actually means that, Wynot and, Wobbuffet would be really good against Shadow Pokemon, because you're always guaranteed to do damage back if you get hit by a Shadow move. You don't have to be guessing physical or special. Alright, you've been defeated. Now, Houndour is very low in health because he got hit by that counter. I'm busy. I'll let you go today. Go home. So go home without any fuss, okay? I'm not good at battling, but now's the time to be telling you that. Okay. Okay, we got a Dustox and a Wingull. Okay, let's do a Thundershock and then we'll do Ember on Dustox. If Houndour faints, that's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna heal right now. I'll just switch out this feel if that were to happen, which it likely will if Dust Tox lands even one move. Okay. Because yeah, this Ember's not gonna kill. Dust Tox's stats are a little too high at this stage in the game, yeah. Reverse one, that is the worst time that could have happened. Gust? Well, that's it for Houndour. And in reverse mode too. Okay, let's switch over to Feel here. Alright, let's do a... We'll do a bite on you, and then... I'll do Shadow Wave. Critical hit. Quillfish. Damn. That did like nothing to either one of them. Okay, let's Thundershock the Quillfish and then do Shadow Wave again. Nice. What the hell? That did significantly more with... Wait, was that a crit? I didn't even pay attention. Nope, I'm just no good at battling. I'll pretend that I never saw you. Scram already. There's an item here. It's a Great Ball. Okay, we'll take that. I think that's actually all that there is in here. Okay, so before we take that elevator, I'm gonna go back this way. I think the next healing station was back here. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I don't know, should I keep Houndour in the front? I guess I can. I don't have too much of a preference right now for using Houndour or Feel. Either or will get the job done pretty well. I mean, one advantage of Houndour is that, you know, he can typically outspeed enemies, whereas Feel is having a problem doing so because his base speed is a little too low. Alright, so this is the only way to proceed so far to the lab, since we have explored everything else so far. Okay, we got a Carvana and a Magnemite. This is a great type matchup for me. Yeah, it's a double super effective here. And both of my... Oh wait, never mind. That one's a Shadow. Never mind. Can't do that. Okay, instead we're going to Thunder Wave the Carvana and we're going to Ember the Magnemite. Shadow Hold. Okay, that's fine. Okay, please Gale this Magnemite. Yeah, we do not need to be getting hit by thunder waves or annoying electric stuff. Psyduck. Okay, we'll do a Thunder Shock on the Psyduck, followed by... What would do more damage? Shadow Blitz or Ember? I have no idea. We're gonna do Ember. Okay, good job. Good job, Jolteon. Ryan is killing it. Remoraid. All these water types. Critical hit. Oh, that's actually perfect, I would say. Because now you're at yellow. Oh my god. Now you got a critical hit on me. Okay, we're going to do a Thunder Shock on the Remoraid and then use Houndour's turn. Wait, hold on. I just realized Houndour wasn't even in reverse mode. Oh, I think when they faint, they lose reverse mode. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Pokeball on Carvana. Hopefully I can capture you this turn. Okay, nice. Cabal, okay. Alright, I took your Carvana. I think there's only one Shadow Pokemon left aside from the boss, so technically 2 left if I have my numbers right. Do I need to switch out? Jolteon took a lot of damage there. I'll just use like 1 potion. That should be enough. Okay, that one's a dead end. Little boy, what are you up to? You shouldn't get into mischief when you're visiting someone else's place. Cypher Peon no Pia. Okay, let's do... Bite on the Chimecho would make the most sense. And we'll actually just double team on Chimecho. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Okay, no, never mind. I'm like, is this the one that has a Shadow Pokemon? Because I think the last one's a Shroomish. And Ember would have totally done too much damage and probably knocked it out. But no, Chimecho survived the move, so it's fine. Oh, no, okay, this is not the trainer. Dunsparce. Okay, let's double team on the Jigglypuff this time. That's crazy. You can easily tell the difference in their special defense stat. Like with Jolteon did more damage, not super effective, to Jigglypuff than super effective on the Chimecho. Damn. Well, that's annoying. Okay, we'll do this. Oh my god, that barely did anything. Rage. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, we gotta keep going for it. I guess Dunsparce's special offense is really up there. Because I'm barely touching him. And he's only level 16. Okay, this should be enough now. Didn't someone raise you properly? How could you come in and make a mess of our place? Okay, so I wonder if there's another healing station soon. I mean, it's really just Jolteon. I have 1 Paralyzed heal, but I would rather save that if I actually need to. It is a bit of a journey back, but I think it's worth it in this case. I just don't know if... Because, see, I know I'm close to looping around to the lab, and then from there I can just simply... access, I think, the other heal station, but I'm just not really in that position yet because there are still a few battles in between. There's at least 2 more battles, probably more than that, between me and the boss. So yeah, I'm not gonna chance it. Okay, we're right over here, so I don't think I need to go there. Let's go over here first. There might be somebody that jumps from the top as I access the chest. Oh, never mind. Full heal. Alright, what's up? Whew, I never thought that Cypher's big man would deign to show up here in person. I saw him in real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Greeble supposedly making a personal tour of all of Cypher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you, you suspicious intruder? How long were you there? You might be just a kid, but we can't let you walk out. Master Greeble. Snubble and Kecleon. Okay, so what should I do here? We're going to do that. Actually, no, that's alright. No, I think Kecleon's special defense is way higher. We'll do that plus Shadow Blitz. Okay. Okay, who's next? Shroomish. Okay, that is the shadow one. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. Okay, at least we're doing Astonish. That's hardly going to do anything. All I can really do here is do a Call plus a Thunder Wave. Well, I could also just Bite, but I also don't want to take that risk. You know what? Well, actually, we'll Thundershock Shroomish and then call the Houndour. Okay, so I could have gone away with Bite, unless I critted. If I did a crit with Bite, that probably would have been a one-shot. I did not even know that Kecleon can use Bind. What in the world? Is it supposed to be with its tongue? Probably. Okay, Thunder Wave, followed by a... I'm trying to think what would be the best situation here. Let's do Ember on Kecleon. Yeah, see, some of these battles where you have to, catch a shadow while also trying to, kill the other one, it can be a little tricky sometimes. It takes several turns to set up correctly. Damn, I barely touched you. Shadow Blitz. Do him Bind again. Okay, so now we're both being hit by Bind. I need to, yeah, things are getting a little bad. Not too bad, yeah. I mean, at least it's low damage that I'm receiving, but... Thunder Shock one more time, and then we're going to do Shadow Blitz on Kecleon. Okay, that sets up Shroomish quite nicely. Shadow Mist. That's fine, that only does the evasiveness thing, which I don't really care about. Oh, I got freed and Houndour is still stuck in there. Okay. So what I'm going to do for this one, I'm going to do a bite on you and I use the item because currently Kecleon is a fire type because of color change, so I can't keep using Ember on it. I can keep using Shadow Blitz, but the problem is that that ups the chances of Houndour going into reverse mode because if you use a Shadow move, that tends to happen. Okay, awesome. And now all that's left is Kecleon. This has been probably the longest battle so far in the game, which isn't incredibly long, of course, but at least compared to everything else, this was a pretty long one. This does mean that I have snagged, I think, every shadow in here except the bosses. Klotz. Klotz is his name. Are you really a kid? 800 for winning. Shroomish got sent to the storage. Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lovrina. She's in charge or can be. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. There's an item here. ID card. Okay. Only a researcher. I don't battle. Oh. Great ball. Another great ball. Nice. Okay, this takes me back that way now. So I guess I would need to heal again. That would probably be a good idea. I mean, one other thing I can actually do that wouldn't take too long is I can go purify my shadow Pokemon. Which, I mean, the entrance is right here. I simply just go to, you know, Igate Village and, like, that's it. Yeah, because I still need to go and rescue Crane and then do something else after that, so I'll just go ahead and do that. That way I get some nice level ups. I do need to switch out a few Pokemon though, I think, because I remember that I have a couple more in here. Yeah, these two. Dude, I already have so many Shadow Pokemon. Okay, let's go purify some Shadow Pokemon. Okay, right in here. And access this. And just one at a time, we're going to do this, which, again, it takes a while, but it's well worth it. And yes, I am going to be capturing and purifying every single Shadow Pokemon in the game. I don't know if I clarified that, but I will be doing that. For sure. Open the door to its heart. Okay, we're going to move Feint Attack. That's good. Charm, 35, 30. Let's see how much experience I get. 18. 19. Ribbon. Sure. Okay, so this guy here. You're also a male, so I'm just going to be calling them up there, references to, like I keep saying. To people in my life, I'm going to call you Paul. Paul the Houndour. And yes, these are like human names, obviously. I know some people like to give Pokemon names that are like non-human names, which is perfectly fine too. Okay, Spheal. We gain the move Aurora Beam. That's a good one. And Charm as well. 2148. That's probably only going to be one level up. Oh, no, that was two. Body Slam. Well, that's a good one. That's a good move. I don't think I would need Mud Slap. Charm is actually pretty useful. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Mud Slap. Okay, awesome. And I got a ribbon. Okay, we're gonna do this, and you're also a male. All these males, okay. We're gonna call you Tony. Tony the Spheal. Oh wait, sorry, what am I doing? I have two more to purify. We got the Poochyena and the Ladybug. Okay, you regain Dig and Heal Bell. You actually got a level up. Oh my god, you got some level ups. Well, yeah, I mean, I was using Poochyena, in some battles. I'm gonna say no to a nickname. And then we got one more, and that is Ladybug. Psybeam. I did not think that Ladybug can learn Psybeam. That's kind of random, but okay. Alright, so that is all of them. We ended up purifying 4 Pokemon. Now I don't have to worry about that, stupid reverse mode potential chance. Now they have 4 moves that are not Shadow, and they're higher level now too. So overall, they are buffed up a little bit. Yeah, it's like so weird. It's such a weird concept because like the whole premise of like the story of it is like, oh yeah, it's just to make like these fighting machines. There's like deadly Pokemon. But like in reality, like when we're talking about a battle, like I feel like Shadow Pokemon are inferior to like regular Pokemon. Like if you really think about it. So like it's like you're making them weaker, technically. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird concept, but... Alright. So these are my other 3 shadows that I have, and their bars are depleting, at a pretty decent rate, I would say. Okay, we'll stay like that, I think. I think that should be fine. Okay, now we're ready to go. Into Cypher Lab. Actually, I think I'll put Spheal and yeah, you're what, 19? Yeah, let's go ahead and I can also just put them both, but you know what? I think I'll probably do that. That should be okay. Okay, let's go this way, because I think there's another battle that I need to do before the boss. Trying to use the ID card. Oh yeah, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Since they are both at 19. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us stop this Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa, aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Shiny, is it really you, Shiny? Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a member of Cypher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? As for you, you sniped my Teddy Ursa from me that time. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone, but I'll fix you good so you'll never get out again. Cypher Peon Naps. The rematch. This time it's more than just one-on-one. Oh my god. Okay, a Murkrow and a Rhyhorn. I don't think this guy has any Shadow Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Okay, so Feint Attack. I guess we'll put my attacking ones right up there. Sure. So I'm gonna have to do Ember on the Murkrow. We'll do it like that. And then Water Gun on the Rhyhorn is a guaranteed one-shot. Oh my god, this Murkrow's the fastest one in here. Yeah, that did not do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's quadruple the damage and stabbed. There's no way they could have survived that. Oh my god. Slack off. Okay, let's do Ember. We'll do Aurora Beam on the Murkrow because that's going to guarantee the KO. Actually, I should have done Feint Attack. Well, no, I think the idea of using Ember was to try to burn you or do something. Because I knew Feint Attack was going to kill regardless. Okay, 20 for Paul. Beldum. Okay, ooh, Scratch. Please hit Houndour. God damn it, man, they're teaming up on Spheal. Okay, we'll do Ember on the Beldum, I guess. And I hope that Aurora Beam can do enough for Slack Off. I don't think this is going to KO the Beldum. It's only 40. I mean, Beldum's stats are not that good, but... Oof, that was close. All Beldum knows is Takedown. Okay, at least we got rid of you. We only have to withstand one attack here. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Well, at least he KO'd himself. As you can see, Tony is actually growing faster, and that's because of the experience growth, like how different Pokemon are in different categories of that. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cypher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Shiny, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. But it's dangerous here. We better get out right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cypher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things could get complicated at the return. Let's get out of here quick. I found a Leaf Stone. We'll take it. Okay, so... do I have to heal manually? I thought I could like heal before I leave this place. I think I might have to, because I think if I go in the center... Oh boy, this is a little tough actually. I do not know. I honestly do not know. Okay, what's the fastest? Wait, can I go through here? No, it's a one-way. Dude, if I go back up there, I know what's gonna happen. So I think the only way, yeah, I'm gonna go like this and then take the other one. Oh wait, no, this is taking me all the way around. This is not exactly what I was thinking, but it's also technically okay. Yeah, my bad. It's this one and I have to take the other one. Yeah, because I know we're thinking, well, why can't you just take that exit? Because there was a heal station right out there, right? On the first room inside. Well, the issue is that if you do that, you're going to be get taken into the boss battle, so you can't heal that way. You have to use this one, or you just use all your healing items, which will work too. Okay, so now we're good. And then we'll just take this. And let's go up. Yeah, there's the room. We're gonna go like this to just essentially run around. Or else it would have been easy to just, you know, come from the other side. But that is not how it works. Oh, hey you sneaked Crane out. Lovrina, this child here, he's the intruder. Oh, wait. I still have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is so going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be a nice boy, don't disturb us. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously? You are so joking. This all happens to be where you work from now on. After all, we still need you to keep working on your studies, so you still are the key to our plan. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. He must have been made a boo-boo again. I still have to punish him lots. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane? You should still tell him to study our XD001. You see, our plan is to make shadow Pokemon that can never ever be purified. XD001 is only our first prototype. So, when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XD series Pokemon. Wouldn't that just be peachy? But we still need the professor's cooperation for our plan, so please, sweetie, can you please ask him nicely to help? No. Oh, how nasty. You silly boy. You still won't help me with XD001 either. Oh, you'll be sorry now, but you will still understand. A little hurt is so persuasive. Okay, so she's the boss of this place, Cypher Admin Lovrina. She has 4 Pokemon, one of which is a Shadow. Her levels range from, I think, 18 to 20. Funny enough, her Shadow Pokemon is the lowest level. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to do Ember on the Beautifly. And I'll do... Will this Thundershot KO the Love Disc? I seriously hope it does. My god. I mean, I know Love Disc has pretty bad stats, so I hope that it can. Oh my god, it did not. Jesus, and now you're gonna hit Houndour. Oh, you... Okay, I'll take it. You made a bad move there. Dude, all the boss music in this game is crazy. Like... They're like so intense sometimes. That did a fair amount of damage. Okay, well we can go for a double knockout in this one. We're gonna do the same moves. Get them both, so that way we won't take any damage this turn. Roselia, okay. Alright, there goes Beautifly. 22. Delcatty. Okay. That is the shadow. So what I think I'm going to do here is I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to attack Roselia and then do Thunder Wave on Delcatty. Gotta start setting up for snagging you. Okay. Shadow Rush, that's gonna hurt. Oh my god, you got a critical? Are you serious, man? God, you're so annoying, man. Okay, Roselia still gets a turn. Leech Seed, that is annoying. Okay. On the Houndour. That might not be enough to KO now. Definitely do an Ember again. Okay, should I bite Roselia then? Or should I weaken? No, I'm gonna guarantee I get Roselia out in this because that Leech Seed is gonna be so annoying. Okay. I think Delcatty goes first. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Okay, so Roselia at least cannot do anything. You're eliminated. That's a 2-on-1 now. I only have Delcatty remaining, but I do have to weaken the Delcatty. I have to be careful about this. That's going to KO Jolteon. Or, okay, either or. Let's put in, actually, who else might actually be a better idea? Mudslap, Psybeam, Thundershock, Sludge. I can just put like somebody else because at this point I'm not going to get experience anymore. I already did all the knockouts. Capturing a Pokemon doesn't get you experience in these older games. So I'll just do this and lower somebody else's Shadow Meter a little bit. We'll do Sludge. And then do... I don't know, Sand Attack to make you miss some more. I know I can do like one bite and that wouldn't be enough to KO you, but I also didn't... I was wondering, well, what if I get a crit? If I get a crit with a bite with my Jolteon, would that KO Delcatty in one shot? I honestly don't know. You attacked the wrong one. I thought you were going to go to Jolteon, but okay. Yeah, we'll do the same moves. Oh my god, speaking of crits, look at that. That's ridiculous, huh? Okay, that should be a good amount. Just in case, we'll do Shadow Blitz to lower you a little bit further if needed, in case you escape a ball. I think a regular Pokeball should be fine at this point. Delcatty's catch rate is a little bit lower than anything else we've seen so far, though, so it could be a little tricky. But the odds right now are actually, I think, in my favor. No, not quite. Okay, well, Gulpin is going to do a move to lower your health a little bit more. That barely touched you. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to attack Jolteon. Oh, you missed. Okay, perfect. Okay, you keep Shadow Blitzing, and I'm just going to keep tossing Pokeballs. Okay, let's see here. Come on, come on. Got you. Okay, only 2 attempts. I'll take it. Cypher Admin Lovrina has been defeated. What on earth? How could you be strong? 2100. Ooh, I so hate to say this, little boy. I can't beat you right now. Master Creeper will be so cross with me, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time, but you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. If you see XT001, I'm sure you will also want to help me. I'll be so waiting. Yeah, that's right. Get the hell out of here, man. Shiny, you have grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short of time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more from now on, Shiny. Now that we know Cypher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's really head back to HQ Lab. One data ROM. Here, may I see that? This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, so we finished the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Oh, did it warp me back? Oh, perfect. Thanks to you, Shiny, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I've learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they are making more Shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they are trying to create the ultimate Shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cypher must be plotting world domination using Shadow Pokemon as their weapons again, to counter Cypher's new Shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Director, Lily, we did it. The purified chamber is finally completed. Oh my. Oh, what fantastic timing. It's finally finished. Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the purified chamber. Let's. Oh, I thought it was also gonna actually send me over, but okay. Take a good look, Shiny. This is the purified chamber. Shiny, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Shiny, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together a Pokemon HQ lab. Shiny, if your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Shiny, we'll have to. You lead the way. The glorious history of the Purified Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you would be so kind as to briefly explain how a Purified Chamber works. Certainly. Okay, Shiny, listen closely. The Purified Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around a Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can officially purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. There is one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon in the set with a Shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with the Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with the Shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now, I'd like you to check the sets out. The Purified Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon in the sets. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon shiny, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. God damn, you people talk a lot. Okay. Yeah, let's go in here. Let's try this out. So, these are the 9 sets. So we're going to go ahead and select one of them and put edit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go in here. We have to start by putting a Shadow Pokemon in there. So let's go ahead and put, okay, I only have 3. So I have dark and then I have normal types. Or sorry, I have a normal type, a dark, and then I have a bug flying. Okay, let's put this C dot in here. And then we're gonna put this ladybug in here. Oh wait, no, I don't think that's how that works. No, I think grass is what's supposed to be super effective against. Okay, so no, let's put this is what bug. So that's bug flying. So we can put this numal. Yeah, that's perfect. Basically, if it's like a lighter shade of blue, almost like white, then that means it's better. If I put, let's see, I put like, because what I have a dark, so I need something that is good against either dark or normal, I believe. Only this would be, so I put Spinnerack in there, and I put Poochyena. Yeah, that's not, okay. That one's a little faster because it's this bug flying, but okay. We're gonna put this Teddy Ursa in here. Okay, and that would be neutral. Got it. So I think that's as best as I can do. I only have, you know, those Pokemon. I'm waiting to purify some more, and these bars are actually fairly low. So yeah, for now, it's gonna have to wait like that. So I only have 2 sets. Later on, as you get more and more Pokemon, it becomes significantly faster. Okay, well anyway, we're at 52 minutes here, so we just gotta wrap up a little bit. How did you find the Purify Chamber? Using this system, it's possible to purify many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also, you can access the Purify Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how Shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snack machine shining. Okay, that's it? You told me the same thing. What about my mom? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, speaking of Cypher, Lily, have you made any progress with that data ROM we brought back from Cypher's lab? Oh yes, I've asked Dayton to analyze the contents of that data ROM. It should be ready soon. Shiny, could you go upstairs and ask Dayton how he's doing? Dayton is the man in the room next to the director's office, remember? He was compiling the basic data. Big Brother's tired, so Joby will go. Oh, Joby, it's okay. This is for work. Okay. Seeing Joby and her boundless energy makes me realize when I'm back home. Anyways, I wonder what's on that data ROM. Oh, Joby, there's no stopping you. Please, Shiny, go ask Dayton how he's doing in his office upstairs. Okay. Let's go do that. Okay, so it should be this room right over here on the left. Oh, isn't Dayton the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Shelby wonders where he went. Yep, he's not there. Is anybody over here? Dayton, let me think. I think he went downstairs earlier. We had this. Oh, okay. He went downstairs. Okay, let's go down there then. Okay, where you at, man? Okay, there's nothing in these rooms. So that means he should have gone back here then. Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Wait, did I miss him? Uh-huh. No, what the... Wait, I'm extremely confused right now. How did I miss this guy right now? The other guy literally said he went downstairs. Is he like... I must have just not seen him for some reason. It's not you. Are you here? Oh, I guess I just need to keep talking to people or something. He went outside? With the forlorn subject trudging outside the lab. He must be over here. Oh, you. I'm sorry, Professor. I couldn't decipher it. Huh? Oh, it's you, Shiny. You scared me half to death. That data ROM is heavily protected like a bank vault. It would take a seriously talented guy to break through and get out the contents. A seriously talented guy, you say? Oh, Professor, I'm terribly sorry. It can't be helped. And if it's a seriously talented guy we need, well, I think I may have a solution. Who would that person be? Shiny, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can you deliver the data ROM to ONBS in Pyrite Town? Daton, hand the data ROM to Shiny, please. Right away. ONBS is known as a TV network, but they're much more than that. The people that later founded ONBS were actually instrumental in breaking Cypher's conspiracy 5 years ago. Please deliver that data ROM to Net at ONBS. He's the right-hand man to Sec, ONBS's leader. I'm confident that he will be able to get at the contents of that data ROM. We're going to Pyrite Town. It's past a gate. It's quite far. Alright, let's do this. Let's go make that journey into Pyrite Town. Yep, this place should be familiar for those people who played Coliseum. It's actually one of the more iconic places in the game. At least I think it is. Marcia, wait for me. What? Okay, these people are just running through me. Gasp. Marcia, wait for me. What is going on? There goes Marcia, tearing off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. Huh? What's up with you, kid? Why are you giving me the eye like that? Do you know who I am? I'm Gale. They call me the gatekeeper of Pyrite. That smoldering look says you're raring to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm here. Sure, let's just do this battle and then we will end the video. This will be the last thing we do. Rogue Gale. Yeah, this guy actually, he had a shadow Pokemon in the original in Coliseum. I think he was known for his Furret, his Shadow Furret. Okay, oh, I should have put, yeah, I should have swapped. That's okay. Not a big deal. Trace Flash Fire, okay. Paul can do Feint Attack. This will probably not KO. You're at, what, level 16? Yeah, not quite. Thunder Shock is getting a little too weak, as you can see, but at least I paralyzed you. Feint Attack will definitely one-shot the routes. Okay, I got a C-Dot. Roar, well that's annoying, okay. Bring out Spheal. Oh, that would have been funny if it was actually Spheal. Okay, let's put Tony in here. Ah, I mean, you helped me deplete my bar a little bit. Okay, Ember. This should KO the C-Dot in one shot. Yep. And then, oh, you got a Houndour too. Okay. I really thought you were going to do Roar again. That would have been so freaking annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Bite barely touched me. Alright, so now for this last thing here. Or, sorry, I shouldn't say this last thing here. There's still... likely, you're probably going to survive this. Let's do... that. That takes out the Snubble. And then lastly, your Houndour. 21 for Paul. Nice. You are so stupid, man. Okay, whatever. Water gun. I don't know if this will KO. Probably not. Yeah, and like Spheal's stats are not very good. You have to evolve first in order for me to actually do something about this. Okay, that takes care of Houndour, and that takes care of the battle. So in the next episode, we are going to explore Pyrite Town. Alright. Let me just let this finish up. I get some money from this, 480. Cool. Hey, I have to hand it to you. Yeah. Alright, so before I end this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoyed the video. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.